Alright, folks, this is going to go down as one of my favorite victories in 2014. In just in recent memory. This was a very competitive game. The dude was ranked pretty high. His ranking was 1200 and something before I beat him. Now he's down to 1167 is his ranking now. But he was a high ranked player and really put up a good fight. And I was kind of the one that was in the like defense mode this whole match. And towards the end he had a lead and he just slipped up. He wasn't focused and I was more focused towards the end. He slipped up and I ended up getting him with a surprise checkmate that he couldn't get himself out of. Check this game out. Real interesting game how I got him towards the end. I really wasn't supposed to win this game. It was really lucky of me to win. Alright, look at it real close. I gotta go a little fast. My battery about to die. Alright, so I just wanted to get my pieces out in the center. I don't know what type of opening that was he was trying to do, but I wanted to prove to him that it wasn't gonna work. So I'm just really like all up in his grill, moving my pieces out, attacking that knight. Boom, got that knight. So I'm leading by a knight early on. That's the first mistake that he made. So I got two major pieces, minor pieces. He only got one, as you can see right here. I got a knight and a bishop. He only got a knight, but he caught up later in the game because I started slipping, wasn't really focusing. To be honest, I ain't going to front y'all. I was on the phone half of this match. Towards the middle game, I was on the phone. Maybe that had something to do with why I slipped up. I don't know. But this is kind of where he got me. Because, I mean, if I move the bishop out the way, then he just moves right here. And then now my queen is pinned to my king. So I had to do something. So I put him into check, but that's still not going to get me out of trouble. So I had to give up that bishop, and now the game is tied. So that's the mistake that I made. So we both had made mistakes in this game. But now it's a situation where I wanted to, you know, let my queen have some freedom. He still could have moved over there and then pinned my queen. So I moved over there. And he allowed me to move up there. But still, my queen was kind of trapped up here. And I'm sure it's probably something he could have done to trap me. So I castled. Threaten that bishop so that he can get out my way. This was dumb of me. I should have moved him out the way at this moment instead of that's what happened. He had me in check. Okay, so then he moves down and then I just move out the way because I didn't want to trap my queen up there. So he moves his pawn down. I move up threatening his knight, and I seen he was trying to do something funky over here, get me into like a checkmate. Watch this. Threatening him, moving him out the way, then bringing his queen down so he can get me in a checkmate situation over here. So I had to defend this somehow. So what I thought was best was to move my knight up, stopping his queen from running down on this file. So that was real smart of me. He threatens my queen, so he really got me on the run here. He's the one that's kind of leading because he got more pawns than I got. He got 3 pawns. I only got 2 pawns. So he moves down here. I think what did he do? He took another pawn. So he's really getting me towards the end game, and I'm the one that's really on the defensive with no real places to go. So I just threatened this queen. He moved back up, but then that allowed me to take this pawn. Now I got him on the defense. He has to move this rook out the way because I'm attacking him. He moves down, so what I did was moved over here, threatened this queen. He moves over. I still didn't like his queen coming down on this file. Like, it just seems like my king is kind of trapped with this knight sitting up here. I didn't like that. So I sacrificed this knight because I felt like, I don't know what I felt. I just felt like I always like to have a king open like this, even though he got a queen and 2 rooks and 3 rooks. I mean 2 rooks, I'm sorry, and the queen and so much protection over here. I just wanted to sacrifice him. I don't know. I thought maybe it was something funky I could do over here. You know, but he ended up getting out of it, so I did that. He took him. I moved up with my rook. He moves down, put me into check. I move over. And then I moved up. I don't know, he should, if I was him, I would have just took that rook. You know, he would have been leading by, look at that move. Let's go back. I guess he was aiming for a checkmate instead of trying to take extra pieces. But if I was him, when he did this, when I did that and he moved here, I couldn't take him because of his queen. I would have just got that rook out the way. But maybe he felt I could have had him in some... Actually, I see why he didn't do it, because he didn't want me to... If he would have took him, I would have put him into check. And then it would have been like a checkmate situation over here, possibly. I don't know. Maybe that's what he feared. So, instead of doing that, he just moved. I moved over. He moved his queen down. I moved up. He would have had a lot of chances to do a lot over here, man. I put him into check. And then I just took the bishop. He took me, and then... Now I'm down in material. He's leading 20-14, so he's up by a lot at this point. He got 2 extra pawns and an extra knight. So again, this was a lucky win for me, because I was really supposed to lose this game, as you can see here, looking at the board. But this is what I did. I gave him that funk. Got funky with him. You know how I do. Kept putting him into check until I found something. Moved down, put him in check again. He moved over. I moved up, threatening this queen. Got him on the defensive, and then he ended up taking my bishop. So now he's really leading. I mean, with all this material, is only got a rook and a queen. He has 2 rooks, a knight, and a queen. There's no reason why I should have won this game. So now I took that knight. He moved up, and now I can't move. So what I did was put him into... I did that because I felt he couldn't take my rook because he'd be moving into check. My queen is right here. So he moved that over, and what I decided to do was move over here, put him into check. He moved over, and then I moved over here, put him into check again. And then, boom, that's where I got him. Fucked him up. Was nothing he can do to get out of this. Nothing. If he moved his queen up, I would have took him, would have been check. Then I would have took with the rook. There was nothing he can do to get out of this. That was a good, funky setup by me. Check this out again. Check. He moved here. I move over here. Put him into check. Moved up. Put him in check again. That was it. Checkmate. Stunning. So yeah, folks, got funky with her. Got funky with her. You know? And got the victory, got the win. Did what I had to do. Keep beating these high-ranked players, man. But that was a real funky, slick checkmate. I was really down in that game, and I just used my superior skills and technique to get the victory. Peace.